Today I am going to deal with the glass. In the glass, mainly we have to see the following topics. Raw materials required for the manufacture of glass, manufacture of glass by different methods, types of glasses, composition of glasses, and uses of glass. For the topic glass, I have referred the following books: Chemical Process in Industry by A.K. Shreve, 3rd edition, Industrial Chemistry by B.K. Sharma, Industrial Chemistry by M.M. Uppal, and Engineering Chemistry by P.C. Jain. Coming to the introduction regarding the glass, like many other common materials of our modern civilization, the discovery of glass is uncertain. The art of manufacture of glass has been known since the ancient days. Egyptians were known the art of manufacturing glasswares, and also they prepared jewels of glass, which shows their fine workmanship in glass work. The use of bangles was mentioned as early as 290 AD. In India, the use of bangles made by glass was started in the Mughals period. Continuous work of chemists helped the mankind a lot. As a result, in the 18th century, chemical composition of glass is modified to a certain extent, and some of the important glass articles like optical glass, safety glass, photosynthetic glass, instrumental glass, etc. were prepared. Glass is a bad conductor of electricity, and hence glass is shock proof. Glass is a transparent amorphous solid with high viscosity and has no definite chemical composition and no definite melting point. Chemically, glass is not attacked by the air oxidizing agents and is very resistant to acid, but ordinary glass is readily attacked by alkali. These are some of the examples of glasswares which we are going to use in our day-to-day life and in the chemical laboratory. So coming to what is a glass. Glass is a transparent supercooled liquid with high viscosity, having no definite chemical composition and no definite melting point. That is, glass is a transparent supercooled liquid with a high viscosity, having no definite chemical composition and no definite melting point. raw materials required for the manufacture of glass have been classified as major ingredients or fundamental raw material. This is the first type, that is major ingredients or the fundamental raw material. And the second type of raw materials used are minor ingredients. Minor ingredients are further divided into fluxes, coloring material, reducing agents, oxidizing agents, and coolants. Coming to the fundamental raw materials. So what are the fundamental raw material? Fundamental raw materials or the major ingredients are the sources of acidic and basic oxides such as boron trioxide, silicon dioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, lithium oxide, sodium oxide, potassium oxide, calcium oxide, magnesium oxide, barium oxide, iron oxide, aluminium trioxide, and lead oxides. That is, the fundamental raw material contains almost all the type of oxides such as acidic oxides, basic oxides such as alkali and alkaline earth metal oxides, and the oxides of transitional elements. Coming to the minor ingredients. The minor ingredients are further divided into 5. The first one is fluxes. Fluxes are the oxides of antimony and arsenic in the form of As2O3 and Sb2O along with calcium fluoride and boron trioxide, that is B2O3. The second type of minor ingredients are the coloring materials. The common coloring materials used are copper oxide, which gives a blue color to the glass articles, cobalt oxide, it gives pink color to the glass articles, nickel oxide gives a green color, ferrous and ferric oxide gives a red color, selenium oxide gives orange, and auric chloride gives yellow color to the glass articles. Third type of minor ingredients is known as oxidizing agent. The common oxidizing agents such as sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, and lead oxides are used. Here NaNO3, KNO3 and lead oxide acts as an oxidizing agents. Coming to the reducing agents, the common reducing agents used are carbon, zinc, aluminium and tin oxides. Fifth type of minor ingredients is regarding the coolants. Coolants are nothing but a broken pieces of glass and the feldspars.